his face, but yeah. He said he came back to get revenge on you and me. Screwing with our plans to link up Australia was just another way to do that.
They were all in red. Just like the ones at your place. That could have been him too.
You think that was Higgs?
Foi ele.
Did you see him hurt Lou?
I'm not sure.
Fragile, I need you to remember.
I only caught a glimpse. But they were all wearing red. This is all my fault. I had him at my mercy on Amelie's beach. If I'd only finished him off, none of this would have happened.
No. You can't blame yourself. You know, something's been bugging me. Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou. It hit me after. He's absolutely right. I mean, the kid's whole life is a total mystery to me.
Sabe?
So I gotta ask. Can you look into Lou's past? Find out what you can? Charlie, you, the ship's crew, you all have connections within the UCA, right? And at least one of you has to have access to the UCA archives that were recovered by the Chiral Network.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
Essas luvas malucas, né?
Really, Sam? There's such a thing as too tight. Oh. That must have been quite the nightmare. I can't feel my legs.
Keep my legs, huh?
Lou.
Sam, this is Tarman. Feeling refreshed, I hope. Thanks to all your hard graft, the DHV Magellan can get around a lot more freely now. More specifically, we can travel between any two facilities that are connected to the chiral network by way of the tar currents. Naturally, this includes Mexico as well. If you're curious about how the folks in the places you visited are getting on, you can catch up on any recent developments by accessing the corpus via your ring terminal. And to have the Magellan travel to a given facility, simply open the map with your ring terminal and chart a course to your destination.
Destination. Bem-vindo, gente do TikTok. Problem. Oh, you sure could stand. Mm. I'm a bad lion, bad lion. Now you know you're free to go. I'm a bad lion, bad lion. Now you know you're free to go. Falar com dó mesmo, what the fuck, man?
So, the files say you worked with Amelie to connect everyone in the UCA to the chiral network. But that despite your best efforts, an extinction event known as the Last Stranding seemed destined to kill us all. Until Amelie found a way to put a stop to it. She single-handedly sealed off the extinction entity's beach, preventing countless BTs from invading our world, and in doing so, saved humanity. But why am I telling you this? You were there to witness it all with your own 2 eyes. And you, of all people, must know that humanity can never truly escape extinction. The ultimate goal of Drawbridge's mission is to overcome the Death Stranding. If we succeed, we will be fulfilling Amelie's dying wish. At least that's how I see it. Sam. Is that Horizon Dreamer I spy in your music collection? That's one of Daiichi Miura's best songs. I'd love to hear it again, to listen and remember my family. You know, I've been thinking about what happened to Lou. Fragile holds herself personally responsible for those tragic events. If Higgs was indeed behind the attack, then I can understand why she feels that way. Why she blames herself for setting everything in motion. But she's resolved not to let any of it show. To bottle it up and put on a brave face. She didn't used to smoke before, did she? I suspect it's a form of self-punishment she's adopted. Vengeance gives rise to a cycle of violence, and Higgs wouldn't have it any other way. But she's committed to helping you complete this journey, together with Lou, to get you back on your feet. And if she believes she has to bury her emotions and play the part of a hard-nosed commander to do that, she will. That's what I think anyway. I'm sure you can understand her position. That masked man. Well, the brigands object to, which begs the... Apparently you can create your own, if you have any the weapons, you know, Sam, just, it's not... When the first, they were on, while they're brigands, those what? They can't see up, meaning these you know it. Why not you can also. I shall. Sam, I hope it's not too much to ask. I know a thing. We have.
Pode falar, querido.
These images change. Prolonged lit. That's why I asked Tarman to implement a digital and easy. Anyway.
Não pode falar, querido. Onde está meu... Quietinho. Ele pediu pra ouvir a música do maluco lá. Deixa eu ver. Deixa eu ver a música.
Do you have a moment, Sam?
Eu já sabia o que aconteceu. Toma essa! Perdeu o lag também. Dando toda a parede agora. Ele vira o Dollman, né? Quando era ao vivo. Olha a cara dele. Ele virou. Bem-vindo aí, gente! Essa música do Horizon Dreamer. Daisho Miura. Acho que é isso, mano.
If you refuse, there will be severe repercussions.
But what makes you think you have a choice?
Sabe, ele tem o passado do... Eu não lembro o passado. Não viu o passado, então tá muitos fragmentos.
Sam, it's Charlie. Another request is ready for you. You'll find it listed as a main order on the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal. So you know, Sam, Fragile is... Meanwhile, Tarman is conducting a separate... For now, we would like... That is a... As the network grows in some... That said, you won't be... It appears that they're in dire need, to the point that they don't... This next order is intended to... You're to restore the mine north of... After which, you'll deliver a large... As this... Anyway, I'd appreciate... All right, Sam. To begin with, take these to the mine north of... And when you arrive... Next, if all goes well, you'll then need to deliver those Consider me... Upon your arrival at F1, use the delivery terminal to submit all the materials for processing. And that's all there is to...
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Ah, peraí. Entendi. Entendi.
On this, you can use a tri-cruiser to these carrier, if that sounds... And when you're not... Just
Sam, there's another porter here. Since you brought this site onto the chiral network, perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run. Want to go and say hello?
Nanny.
Pô, tem meu carro lá em cima. Sim. Tá lá ainda. Bota não vai pro né? Beleza. Vou caindo. Vou parar esse trem aí.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Vai pra onde? Vai só restaurar o bagulho. É errado, hein? Tá restaurado, hein? Eu gosto de aventura. Aí, eu vou ficar por aqui nesse. No YouTube vai cortar. Mas no TikTok vai manter ainda. Ele é News. Olha com News, muitos anos atrás, igual os americanos.
Okay. Let's do this.
Construction process now complete.
Isso aí, gente. Eu vou salvar aqui. No YouTube vai cortar. Mas no TikTok não.